Meet the man with one big dream. He sat alone in his small, dimly lit room, filled with fierce determination. With a deep breath, he picked up his pencil and wrote his first idea on a blank sheet of paper. His heart raced with excitement. Could this finally be the bright breakthrough he had longed for all these years? He carefully connected the wires, flipped the switch, and waited. But the light bulb stayed completely dark. A heavy wave of disappointment washed over him. He crumpled the paper and tossed it into the growing pile in the corner. Still, he refused to stop. He opened a brand new page, his hands slightly shaking, and tried again with fresh hope. Another attempt ended in quiet failure. 10 attempts later, exhaustion began to creep into his bones. 20 days passed with no success. The once vibrant spark in his eyes started to fade as doubt slowly crept into his mind, whispering that maybe his dream was impossible after all. 50 failures were now marked on the wall like painful scars. He stared at the dark, lifeless light bulb with heavy sadness. 60 days brought even deeper frustration. 70 tries left him utterly drained, both physically and mentally. The mountain of crumpled papers on the floor felt like a monument to his defeat. By 90 failures, the weight on his shoulders felt almost unbearable. At 99, he nearly gave up completely. His spirit stood on the edge of breaking, tired of the endless cycle of hope and heartbreak. The 100th failure hit him the hardest. He sat there in silence, staring at the cold bulb, his eyes burning with unshed tears. His hands trembled as he prepared to walk away from his dream forever. The room felt suffocating, filled with the ghosts of every failed attempt. But something deep inside him made him pause. Instead of quitting, he forced himself to look back at every past mistake. He carefully reviewed where he had gone wrong each time. Each failure had quietly taught him something valuable, a better way to connect the wires, a clearer understanding of the circuit, a deeper insight into materials that didn't work, and the patience required to keep going when nothing seemed to work. With renewed focus and quiet determination, he decided to try one final time. This time, he applied every single lesson he had learned. With steady hands and careful precision, he connected each wire with newfound care. For a long moment, nothing happened. Then, the bulb began to glow. Softly at first, then brighter and steadier, filling the room with warm, beautiful light. 101 attempts later, his dream finally came true. Failure was not the end of his journey. It was the very path that led him to success. Every crumpled paper, every moment of doubt, and every dark bulb had been a necessary step toward the light. After failing 100 times and nearly giving up completely, the man finally succeeded by carefully learning from each of his mistakes and finding the courage to try again. Proving that real success comes not from never failing, but from persisting through failure with reflection and continuous improvement until the breakthrough arrives.